Previously in the Brotherverse.
Lord Orthguard, he's risen up with an armada and he's headed right this way.
You see Guardian aircrafts approaching you. There are 3 units and then 2 air tanks.
Can I put a stinking cloud in their cockpit?
That you could do.
Yay!
Battalion, cast Unseen Servant in all of their cockpits. Patrick Swayze their hands like in Ghost, but then Yenri wants to jump out towards Air Tank 2.
You are on top of Air Tank 2 and you see a hatch.
Oh, nat 20.
You strike through and you just split that center ship in half. Battalion 1 is gone.
Woo! Get out of here!
So you guys have 1 victory point now.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing all right. All right. Air tank. Slam number 2. Slam that gassy tank. Let's keep this party going.
Okay, so roll for attack.
21.
Okay, so that hits as well. So you back up again and race in and you strike the hull of Air Tank 1 at full force.
And 16 damage.
16, wow. Okay. Yeah, so Air Tank 1 shudders pretty explosively as you ram it.
Well done, boys.
All right, and now it's the Guardians. So Air Tank 1, the one that you just attacked, is going to attack you back.
Well, that's the stinky one.
Oh, that is the stinky one. Okay, so what?
That's the gas tank.
Okay, I forget what do I have to roll?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. The stinky one. All right, that's a 17.
Cheerleader, what's her face? The stinky one.
Hey, the stinky one. Wait, so is that against my Constitution?
Your spell save DC.
Oh. Oh. What is that? Oh, 15.
Okay, so they can just take an attack as normal.
I suppose so.
Yeah. So you feel them retching and reeling, but they just figure out a way to get past it, and
They just breathe it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just blame each other.
We have to breathe it in to become immune.
Gross.
All right. So so it's going to attack Orc. So you see it turn towards you, and the entire ship starts to glow at the bottom, and you see these ripples of electricity start to channel into the center of the ship, and a giant ball of light forms on the front, and it faces you, and a giant bolt of lightning comes out and hits you.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
So do I get to use my danger sense since I'm captaining this thing?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Because I'm at the helm, right? It's one big ship.
Yeah, you're at the helm. You have mastery of vehicles, and you have that. So
I do.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right. So I get advantage on a dex throw, dex saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not good. That's 5. That one is a 19.
Okay. So you're able to succeed on that. And the bolt, a bolt of lightning emerges from the ship and shoots past you, and you dodge out of the way, but it still strikes the edge of your ship as you try and dodge out of the way. And you take 12 points of damage.
All right. Well, that's... Yenri's help is gone.
Well, it helped.
It helped.
A little.
It did help. Oh, wait.
Okay.
And now me too. 12 points, he said?
Yeah, so you take 6.
Okay.
All right. And now we're going to move to the Guardians that are the south side of the ship with Yenri. and Battalion 2 and 3 attempt to unleash a lightning strike on the wings. So Battalion 3 is the one with all the unseen servants. So they try and go first. And they aren't able to attack. They're too much in chaos right now. But Battalion 3 strikes the back wing of the Valkyrie. The back wing of the Valkyrie takes significant damage, and you see the wing go limp. And it starts like it's trying to flutter, but it's moving like it's barely moving at this point, so it looks like it's been disengaged. And the Guardians now have 1 victory point.
Oh no.
Shit.
All right. And Air Tank 2 is going to move up and try and do a long-range cannon strike on, or actually just a normal cannon strike on wing number 2. And this is the one that Yenri is on top of.
Mm-hmm.
So it launches an attack, and it's able to hit. And wing number 2 takes some damage. And next is going to be Puff.
All right. I would like to move up as far as I can towards Tank 2.
Okay. So you could get like right up next to Tank 2.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll do that. And then can I try to discern where the like whatever fuel line is attached to the thrusters?
So basically the entire air tank, you see it glowing blue underneath the tank.
Okay.
So it's using like crystal levitation.
Can I discern where the crystal's coming from? Like where the crystal energy is?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Great rolls tonight.
You just look off into the distance introspectively instead.
Cool. That's a nice cloud over there. Kind of looks like me. Looks like Puff over there.
A puffy puff.
I would still like to use do I know where the cockpit is at least? Or is that out of my sphere of knowledge?
You're not sure yet.
Okay. Most of my things are like objects or creatures that I see within range. So it's like I have to see the pilot.
You might need to go swap out for wizards.
Yeah, that's a good point. Eric, could I change my movement? Could I dash to the ship and change out?
Yeah, you could.
Because you're right. I'm just like not doing much with these.
I mean, you could
the
defend
sorcerers.
the Valkyrie with it. Like, you could fog cloud the ship if you wanted to do that. But I mean,
That's
like
a
to
solid
protect it
point,
from
'cause
getting
they're
shot
not
at.
attacking. Yeah. I was also thinking maybe I could just have like 30 mage hands just push on the side of the air tank. And all
push it
together
get
they'll push it off
away.
course.
Maybe.
It's like pushing a car up a hill. I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to do a whole lot.
Pushing a
No, I
car
like-
down a hill. Gravity's in our
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, against
Yeah,
the
we're
wind.
not
Not with
taking into
levitation, Holmes.
Altitude here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I just push him down a little bit, the wind will catch it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like that idea. I'm gonna use the fog cloud around this south side of the Valkyrie, where everyone is sort of centered
Okay.
around,
Awesome.
and I should be able to
So-
spread it out along the entire south end.
Yeah, you're able to cover the entire southern facing half of the Valkyrie in fog.
Dope.
Yeah,
Nice.
so basically anyone trying to fire in there is going to have disadvantage on attacks because it's in full cover now.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thanks, Yenri.
Captain Yenri does it again.
I'll tap you for some more ideas next round.
Alrighty. So that's Puff. So gonna roll for aerial combat. So the battle rages outside of your little skirmishes that you guys are in. You guys are not doing well. It seems that like you used all of your energy in the last round, and there's a bunch of keeper ships that are falling out of the sky. The Guardians are doing extremely well this round. They are just pummeling your forces, and they move one step closer to getting a victory point. All right, and with that, the Valkyrie took damage too, so you guys didn't protect it that round, and now it's going to be Yenri's turn.
Okay. Can I discern from where I am where the cockpit is of the tank?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. 11.
Okay. So there is a sheer metal cover on the front that's like flatter than the rest of it, and you believe that that's probably like the helm of this like air tank.
Okay.
But it's covered, kind of like the ship you guys are in. It's like you can't see in from the outside.
Okay. Kind of want to go inside, but I feel like I'm just gonna die. And there's not like a single hatch leading down to the core that a bomb could be dropped in, like the Death Star. And then
I mean, there is a hatch leading into the like middle of the ship, yeah, because you're standing on it.
I mean, I guess I'll open the hatch while I'm here and see if it's
Roll a strength check.
my specialty. Oh, that's pretty good for Yenri. 16.
Okay. Yeah, so you bear down on the hatch and you rotate it and it spins, and you spin it until you hear an unlocking sound, and you pull it open and you're looking down into the heart of this air tank.
Oh, like all the way down?
Like, yeah, this hatch goes in and you can see like a graded floor like at the bottom, and it's glowing blue inside, like it's this glow that's moving up and down.
Okay.
So it really is the Death Star hatch.
Yeah. I'm going to use my telepathic messaging to speak to my team and just say, "Team, I think I've found the heart of this ship. Swayze some more." And tell them to just use their unseen servants to mess with these people further. And actually, I guess that's only a bonus action for the unseen servants.
Yeah, because the unseen servants are in Battalion 3 right now.
Yeah. So I was thinking that I had to like use an action to redo that, but no, that just happens every turn now for a while. 1 hour.
Yes.
Ooh-wee.
10 turns. 1 hour of unseen servant rubbing up on your back. But so I guess I will have them. I can enhance your ability, but is there anything worth enhancing, Puff?
Can you
talking about
cure?
me?
Can you give the Valkyrie a?
I could cure wounds on the Valkyrie, I guess, if we're worried about it actually dying.
That's a decent idea.
Okay.
Just like cure the one wing. Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I guess, Eric, can I do that? Can I cure like a wing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll have them cure. That sounds good. On the Valkyrie.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so roll for hit points for that.
Okay. 1d8 plus something. 7.
7? Okay. So the wing springs back to life, and the Valkyrie is moving better now.
Okay.
Does that mean they lose a victory point?
No, they still have the victory point from that.
Oh, okay.
Now I just have more chances of gaining more victory points.
Yeah.
They can't attack that one still.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll turn, and I have my flying medallion with me, so I'll press it to my chest as I dive down here, but I'm going to dive into the hatch head first.
All right. So now you're in the belly of the beast. Sick.
Wow.
All right. Orc, you're up next.
I'm just gonna keep slamming this tank, I guess.
Okay.
Double slam. First one is a 25.
That definitely hits.
And it does 13 damage.
All right, so you slam into this vessel again, and yeah, it's shaking apart, and it's looking a little like worse for wear now. Like the lights are starting to like fritz a little bit.
All right, one more for good measure. Oh, that's a 12.
Okay, your second one, it makes an evasive maneuver right as you start heading towards it, and you just scrape along the side instead of running straight into it.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
All right, next is going to be the Guardians. So Air Tank 1 is Stinky.
Oh no, it's not stinky anymore.
Oh, it's not Stinky anymore?
It's only 1 minute of stinkiness.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's not Stinky.
Yeah.
So it's going to try and ram you back, or you're just in like a ramming battle with Air Tank 1. And it's able to hit you. And you take
Bumping chests.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So half. So is that 4 or 5?
It's going to be 5. We're rounding up.
Okay.
All right. And then Air Tank 2 is the one that Yenri just climbed into. And they don't seem to notice that you've entered their vessel.
Sweet.
But they turn towards Yenri's battalion that is now commanderless. And you see this giant light start to form underneath the belly of this ship. And it points at your battalion. And it shoots off a giant bolt of lightning.
I use counter spell.
All right.
Ooh-wee.
So
I attempt to interrupt.
So right as that happens,
Puff
you
says,
see
if I may.
yeah, actually,
Excuse me. Is this third level or lower?
it is third level or lower.
Then not gonna happen.
So the light then dims down and it does not strike.
So I hold my hand up and it dims down and my whole crew is just like, whoa.
Yeah.
He is the true sorcerer.
They all
You-
helped,
well,
though.
Yeah, they were all the ones who cast counterspell.
Oh, then I look to them and I'm like,
Whoa, they're the true sorcerers.
You guys.
Puff
you're
is
the
in
true
Puff is in awe.
What an awful commander is like, I won the battle. It was all me.
Yeah.
but I stank up that other tank. Just so you all remember.
You did stank
the tank.
Just remember that.
Yeah.
Remember, Puff the tank stanker.
Yeah.
He who hath
All right,
stank
so
the tank.
Battalion 3 is the one that has all the unseen servants in it, and they're going to try and see if they can attack. But they're still just fucked from, like, the unseen servants. They're all in a perpetual love scene with Patrick Swayze, and they're too entranced to attack. Battalion 2 is going to try and fire into the cloud to hit a wing. And they do so with disadvantage, and the arrows fly in, but they don't hit their marks.
Yeah, not up in here.
And so, Puff, you're going to be next.
All right. So, I want to help. Hey, Yenri?
Yeah.
Can you give me some inside information about that air tank there?
Yeah, I think I should be reaching the bottom right about now.
Yeah, so you're like standing on like this great walkway. Not great as in like really good, as
really
in like
good
made of
walkway.
metal.
Construction quality here is on point.
Puff, I
Say
can
what you
tell
will
you.
about those Guardians, but man, oh man, can they build a grate.
It's a great walkway.
So you're standing there and you look to your left and it looks like it just reaches back into like an area where there's all of these tanks that are glowing blue. And then to your right, you look up and you can see the cockpit and you can see people in there. And there's some branches that lead off to the left and right that are heading into like the gunner seats for the cannons on this vessel.
Yeah, so I can see like the skeleton of this ship right now, Puff. there are some glowing blue tanks back here, some tanks, and then up above I can see all of the people.
Ah. You said some tanks?
Tanks for the tank.
Do you think you could get out of there if I cause some mayhem within?
Are you gonna stank me?
No, I'm not gonna stank you. I was gonna take those tanks.
Take them?
Take.
I mean, I if you can see them.
They're like vessels. Like I want to make sure that we all understand that these
I
are
thought you meant they were like
they're not like
weapon
tiny.
tanks.
It's not like like this thing is pregnant with like baby tanks. It's like.
I mean, that's the visual I get. This is a big ship, right? You probably have
Oh, this
tanks.
thing's about to burst.
Yeah. They're like canisters, like
Yeah,
Okay.
like canisters.
Okay.
Man, it's like in 1 minute I've said 2 words that could very easily be misconstrued as
You're in-
another meaning.
homonym mode.
Yeah, god damn it, English. Or my use of English, rather.
I was like, tanks, sweet. I'm gonna fire them. But if you can see the cockpit, does that mean I could go? I could use my mage hand to like mess around in the cockpit if he's relaying this information to me.
I don't know how good my description abilities are. Like, I don't,
This is like that game, like Don't
telephone?
Explode or whatever it's called, where you're disengaging the bomb and you're telling the other person how to disengage it to
Yeah.
give the plans.
My mage hands are just bumping into walls. You're like, no, left,
Yeah.
left, right,
Left 3 inches, you're almost there.
Now pull. Maybe this is a good time for me to rush back and switch out because there's still a fog, and I could start doing some damage. Otherwise, I'm just like obscuring things. So I'm gonna rush back to the ship and use my next turn to gather some wizards.
Okay. Roll a DC 10 wisdom check. Whoa. That was a big dice you just rolled.
a big glass dice.
You said a DC 10?
Yeah.
I got a
Wisdom
a
check.
5.
Not a D10, DC 10.
I know, I got a 5.
Okay.
So, because you're currently engaged with this battleship, and
am.
you tried,
I would like to
Things are
break
moving.
off that engagement, please. If I could.
you tried to break off the
I
engagement.
have cold
but
feet. Can I?
it's really clingy and tells you no. And so you lose your action and aren't able to move away.
Okay, so does that mean I can still cast spells and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just. I will use Stinking Cloud. I'll pull another Stinking Cloud inside of that Battalion 3.
Stank. The
Okay.
tank.
And so it's
Stank
going to
the
be
tank.
full of unseen servants and stank.
Yeah.
So Patrick Swayze just farted in the cockpit is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Ghost fart.
You ruined the movie.
Okay. And then, so can I use my mage hands to just crush those tanks?
No, Mage Hand is not that strong. You can like pick up like a 10-pound object
Could
with
it-
Mage Hand. It's not Mage Claw.
If there are 10 mage hands, they could
Can they
push
all
like
crush it too?
100. Could they just push the guns
They could
away?
be the band. They could be the band Stomp inside of that ship.
Or slap
Yeah.
the hand knockoff? Wait, so they have like a, do they have like a windshield that they're looking through, basically?
Yeah, it's like a magical windshield that you can't see in, but they can see out.
Okay, but can I just pile mage hands onto the windshield?
I mean, Mage Hand's like phantasmal.
It's
I don't
invisible.
Think it's invisible.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah,
But
I get what you're trying to say. It's like if,
I
like,
just want
Mickey,
to do something with mage hand.
I like that idea. Like I picture like a Mickey Mouse glove. And it's
Yeah.
just like
It's like
everywhere.
10 disembodied hands just slap onto the windshield of the ship. Like, wow, that's inconvenient.
Get it out of the way.
They just turn on the windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Can I then just put a darkness in front of their windshield?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah. So you're able to cast darkness, and a bubble appears that covers their windshield on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, and Yenri, from the inside, that you notice that like you can't see out that window anymore, and you hear a commotion as people start yelling about their blindness.
And I go, ha, nice one.
All right, so we're at the end of the round again. So dogfighting. You guys are doing very poorly again in the dogfights.
Come on, boys and girls and crew and
The Guardians
warriors.
seem to be like having the tides go in their favor, and they earn a victory point as they cause heavy casualty loss with you guys. So they're now at 2 victory points, and you're at 1.
Hey, though, didn't we also hit our third turn with not
hit
having
your
damage?
third round of protection, so you guys are now at 2 victory points as well.
nice,
Yeah.
nice stanking and swayzing.
Stankin' and Swayzes.
Stank sways. Stank
The old
sways.
sways and stank. Got him again.
Peter von Swayzenstank.
Yeah. So we're
US
back at the
number
top of the
one.
order again here with Yenri.
Okay. First off, I'm going to start moving towards these tanks and try to investigate them to see what I think they are.
Okay. So you start moving towards them, and they look like energy cells. So they're like glowing blue, and you can see like in the center of each one of these, they're actually like metal, but then there's a strip of glass on it, and you can see a blue crystal inside, and it's like glowing, and you can see little electrical charges coming off of it and hitting the sides of these canisters, and there's 6 total.
Okay. How far apart are they?
They're like a foot apart, and there's like 3 on either side of the grate that you're on, so it's like 3 on your left and 3 on your right.
Oh, and so are they small?
Yeah, I mean each one is like a foot and a half, 2 feet across.
Oh,
so
okay. Much
It's
smaller.
like a 6-pack of beer in the back of this trunk.
Can I like go over towards one of them and try to cast Thunderwave to see if I can shatter the glass on these things?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
So
do that.
you'd be able to hit all 6 of these with your Thunder Wave, because that emanates in a
perfect.
15-foot cube.
Yeah. I do that.
Okay.
It happens.
So I do what, a Constitution saving throw? Or whatever?
Yeah. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So you do that, and you feel the force go out, and the glass on the front of these shatter, and the crystals are all knocked loose inside of these canisters, and suddenly it goes dark inside the spaceship, and you feel yourself float up in the air as the ground comes out from underneath you.
Oh ho 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 ho.
Because falling.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you feel yourself hit the ceiling as there's screams inside of the ship that you're in, and you're basically pressed up against the ceiling now of the ship as it's falling out of the air.
I press my medallion to my chest so I can fly and try to loop back through the tunnel from whence I came.
All right, roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's a 22.
Okay, so you're able to pretty easily like crawl and fly your way across the ceiling and out through the hole, and you emerge up, and you just see below you this air tank spinning and falling beneath you, and you guys have another victory point.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Well done.
Good job
Thanks.
there, Homester.
Man, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, and Orc, you're next.
Well, wait, I get my battalion still.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So then I'll fly back towards my battalion as much as I can, or start heading towards them.
Okay.
And,
yeah, you can get pretty close.
Okay. And I'll intercom to them and say, "Team, took one down. Wait, Puff, what did you need to break out of formation? What kind of check was it?"
So he's okay now because the airship he was engaged with is now gone.
Oh, so
he
Battalion
is
3, he doesn't have to break away from that.
No,
Don't
he's
even
not engaged
worry
with Battalion
about
3.
it.
And they've
Okay.
got stank sways all over them. They're like barely able to engage with anybody.
Okay. Well, then I'll just have my team cast resistance on themselves
Okay.
as a cantrip.
That works. Okay, so you guys get some extra D4s. Orc, you're going to be next.
All right. You know what time it is? It's time to slam, and welcome to the jam. my whole crew sings it with me.
Yeah. The bard on the floor is pretty excited about this.
Everybody get up. Marley?
It's time to slam now.
All right, let's do it. It's time to slam.
Welcome to the jam.
22.
Yeah, that definitely hits. So you ram Air Tank 1 again.
Ooh. And we do 13 damage.
Oh, shit. That's a lot. All right, roll for attack 2.
Time to slam. Nat 20.
Oh, man.
Destroy him.
Welcome to the jam. Oh. So that was a 6 total. So 12, 16.
That should be enough,
man.
right?
That's still pretty solid.
So you hit it, and this thing is barely staying in the air right now. So it's shaking. It's shaking. The lights are turning on and off. It's very close to going down.
All right. Can I wait? But I can't fly. I was just gonna jump on it with Orc and attack.
You can
could just
attack with
leap.
Orc, though, right?
Yeah, you could leap.
Yeah, but if the ship goes down, I mean, I guess my battalion could come scoop me
yeah.
up.
Oh man.
Can you throw a javelin at it?
Yeah, I could throw. I could throw
Like,
2
how
javelins.
close is it to going down? You do
You should
1
just
damage each.
Dive off the front of your ship with your immovable rod and then just click it in the air and let it pound straight through the ship behind you.
Oh, I mean, I could. Would that be
Yeah.
a bonus action? That's an object interaction.
That's an object interaction.
I could jump off with my
Attack-
great axe, double attack, and then if
click.
it goes down, click my
Immovable rod.
movable rod.
I mean, that is true. You could do that.
And just wait. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if I can
man.
take this thing down.
Yeah.
All right, I run and dive off the bow with my great axe.
Okay. Oh, that's such a sick image. So you
Hop
run
into
and
the
jump
side.
off of it, and you're just flying through the air with your movable rod in one hand and your great axe in the other, and you go down to attack the front part of the ship.
Oh, that's dope.
I assume that any damage I do anywhere is damage to the whole tank.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how this translates, but here we go. Oh, no.
Are you still raging?
I am. So does that mean I get advantage? No, I don't.
Oh, shit.
Well, I did do extra attack, but the first one is a critical failure.
Oh, no.
All right. Roll another d20.
Oh, there are going to be some consequences.
16.
Okay. So you just miss.
All right.
I was hoping you were just gonna like splat on the windshield and then just roll off to one side or something.
And my whole crew is like, what the heck is that?
So right now you're just plummeting because you missed the ship.
Wait, did
Well,
I
he didn't
miss?
he missed the attack. He didn't
Okay.
miss the ship.
He's just
I mean-
diving to the ground.
All right, here's my second attack.
Please.
All right, that
Please.
one's a 23.
Okay, so that hits.
That's a 8.
Okay, so you slash into this windshield in front of you, and it cracks, but it doesn't go down. You were so close.
Man.
You were
were
so
close.
So next is going to be the Guardians. So in its last fit before going down, this ship with you on the front of it is going to ram Thor.
Ramathor.
And that hits. And so it goes and it crushes into it, and it does 16 damage to you of bludgeoning damage. And Orc, roll a strength saving throw.
All right. 21.
Okay, so you just bear down and you grab like some parts of the metal on the ship, and when it crashes, you're able to keep your body with your rage like on the front of this thing, and you do not go flying off into the abyss like I thought might happen. All right. So as this is happening too, you see a large shadowy object appear on the horizon, and it looks to be 3 times the size of even one of these air tanks, and even close to the size of the Valkyrie. It seems to be a large siege vessel, and it starts creeping towards the Valkyrie.
Dun dun dun.
Shit.
Ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ship.
Oh shit.